So this is an outdoor room in Jamaica, an outdoor courtyard. Let's see. Oh, it's a very pretty area. So this should be really nice. So let's look at what our requirements are. It doesn't really match the room, but I like to place with things I already own first, and then come back around if I'm not happy with how they look. So these are the requirements. Now let's look for some other tropical items since it's a tropical place, that would match with other things we've got going on there. So since that uh, couch has a little bit of black in it, maybe we find a table with a little bit of black in it would be nice. I like to kind of hit the eyeball sometimes, and that way you can see a little bit better what's going on. And then they also have this really nifty undo button. So you can place a bunch of stuff and then just kind of undo, undo, undo so that you can see which ones you like the most. I'm not really big on any of those, but we'll come back to it. Let's go around to the other chairs. We don't have one that matches that couch necessarily, but see if we can find something cute. This is similar. It's kind of a flip around. No, I don't love that actually. Let's see. We want to find something maybe with some black sides to it so it'll be a little closer to the couch since that is the requirement. So I don't know if you can see up here at the top, the diamonds and the money I've got. So one really cool thing, a way to buy more stuff and use it in this game is to do this thing that they have called Offer Wall. And it's really cool because you can do these little offers like play other games and it gives you diamonds for this game. So if you want to be able to purchase more things and just it's just more enjoyable when you can, when you don't have to spend a lot of money on it, and it's a really easy way to do it and not spend a lot of money on the game. So it's pretty cool. Let's see here. We want something with a little bit of black, I think, because of the couch that we have placed. Looking at the console table there. I kind of like that guy. But I'm not really big on these tropical offerings. It's also an outdoor as well as tropical. So let's take a peek there. Now we can move the extra things away and we can touch things that we already have set and it'll show us the new offerings for it. So again, looking for something with a little bit of black or maybe even gray because it's kind of a grayish black, if you will. That's not bad. And let's see if we have something else for here. That's a lot closer to what we're looking at. I think I like that guy. It's got, angled legs like the other one. So we'll put the eyeball back on, the chair pops back, and we'll put this other chair there. I think for the table, might want to do something different than sometimes it's hard to click on things that are covered with other things, so we'll go back and forth and then place that chair back down in a minute. Let's see, how about let's just search black and see what we can find. That's not bad. You won't be able to see it incredibly well with the table anyway, so green could be kind of nice since there's kind of a green in the background. And let's take a peek at other things we have here. If you might want to purchase something else out of these offerings. There's not really a lot of stuff that matches super well. And even though I have the money from the offer wall, I don't like spending $8,000 on a piece of furniture. So we're just going to leave that one. It's a little annoying, but it's the requirement, so that's what we'll stick with. Let's look for some green accents because of the kind of greenish color in the background there. That might be nice. And let's see, what might a resort have on their walls? This is some tropical stuff that I've had for a minute. I think it was actually from last summer. So, when you purchase things, like I said, you get 5 uses out of them. So it's really fun to hang on to 1 or 2 items from a previous season because they release new things every couple of days or weeks. And then you can go back and use them, and it looks really cool because people vote on your designs, and they see these things that they've never seen before, and it looks really cool. So let's see. Not loving these options, but it's kind of an odd green on the wall there. So I guess we'll stick with that. And since we're in the Bahamas, definitely want to find some nice palm trees. This guy's good, but he's a little short. It's a nice one. Or maybe this one. No, that one's a little bit better because it's brighter. The other one, you barely see it. So, you want something you can actually see, or else why waste it? But actually, now that I see that there's plants down here, we're going to put them down there so you can really see them. And something for the table. Maybe some candles. I tend to like to take a quick peek, see what's not purchased, if there's anything I want to purchase. Oh, there we go. They're on vacation. They're drinking coconuts. Yes. All right. What else? Maybe some lights, outdoor lights. I wonder if I have 2 of any of those. To put 1 on each side. That could work. We'll get 2 of those. So now we've got 1 on each side. No lamps because it's outdoor, of course. But maybe some fun thing. Well, I can't really see it very well, can you? Let's see. We have that's black. Not much. All right. And then I generally don't put rugs in the outdoor area just because it's outdoor and it's not something I would do at home. So, think of how you would actually have a room look. Then we got to go buy this guy. If you click on the tag, it'll take you there. So now I'll get 4 more uses out of those chairs. But I think it needs a little something. So, a throw blanket maybe. And then there are some rugs that are what they call outdoor rugs. So, something that might be a little sturdier. Not really loving those either. We you do? Oh, the table's small. That's why. So, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in my inventory, but because this particular table is a very small table, there's only limited things that can go on it. So, let's just do just some little flowers. We need to put something there, and then we can go over here and see if maybe there's something a little larger to put up. Now, I think one of the traps that a lot of people fall into is filling in every bubble. And you just don't need to fill in every bubble. You know, the room needs to kind of balance. So you want, say, something on one side and something opposite on the other side. So I don't always put one plant on either side. I might put table art on one side and a plant on the other side. So, you know, just kind of not clutter it up so much. So we're going to go ahead and submit that.